The flyweight fight between Maycee Barber and andrealee at UFC San Antonio was overshadowed by poor judging. The MMA community has criticized veteran MMA referee Dan Miragliotta for his controversial 30-27 scorecard in favor of Barber. Maycee Barber won a closely contested bout against Lee by split decision. One judge scored the fight 29-28 in favor of Lee, while the other scored it 29-28 in favor of Barber. However, Miragliotta's scorecard drew immediate backlash from fans and fellow fighters, who took to social media to express their disappointment and frustration. Others have even demanded that Miragliotta be removed from judging. Former UFC featherweight contender Jeremy Stephens wrote, "I like Maycee but damn. Lee was robbed. Get these judges the FK out. They are ruining the sport." Chris Curtis' reaction embodied the general consensus amongst MMA fans. "Did not see that coming." Bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling wrote, "I don't mind the winner. I mind the scoring. But hey." Elsewhere, fight fans were fuming over Dan Miragliotta's scorecard. One fan wrote, "Did Dan Miragliotta just judge his first fooing fight with that 30-27 scorecard? Everything about that scorecard feels sketchy. Where the FK did Dan Miragliotta/judge come from? Stick to fooing refereeing." Yet another fan wrote, Dan Miragliotta scoring at 30-27 for Barber, showing that MMA refs are also SHT at judging too. In mixed martial arts bouts, the judges are frequently responsible for deciding the winner of a match. Nonetheless, there have been other cases in the UFC where the judges' decisions were met with widespread outcry. Recent bouts that drew controversy include Islam Makhachev's unanimous decision victory over Alexander Volkanovski and Paddy Pimblett's victory over Jared Gordon. At UFC San Antonio, Dan Miragliotta's scorecard came under the public radar after he scored a closely contested bout 30-27 in favor of Maycee Barber. For the MMA community as a whole, the controversy has served as a reminder of how critical it is to have qualified judges who can make fair and accurate choices, as well as how much more transparent and accountable the scoring process needs to be. Overall, MMA judging is a challenging and subjective task that necessitates substantial training and expertise. However, lack of MMA knowledge, lack of transparent criteria, and inconsistency remain at the forefront of bad judging in the sport. There remains space for improvement in terms of uniformity and transparency of criteria, despite the UFC and other MMA organizations' attempts to improve judging.